Alright, well, in keeping with the habit that I've started, I'm going to share a proud papa moment as my financial kind of knowledge of the day. In a previous video, I had talked about building credit and how one would go about doing that from scratch. Well, I have a success story to share with you. My son started building his credit once he graduated and had a job, and he is now receiving credit card offers that are better than the offers that his mother and I are receiving. And that to me is just one of those things that just fills me with paternal pride. I'm not sharing that to gloat. I'm sharing that as an example of when you start off with sound principles and good habits, good things happen. And I don't want you to think that his story's been easy either. Part of the reason why he's been able to build his credit so effectively is because he's had the discipline to not charge a bunch of stuff. He plans ahead for his purchases instead of just running out all willy-nilly and serving that immediate gratification. In fact, he's even gone through a couple of periods of unemployment. And yet he had enough money set aside in his emergency fund and other things to keep him afloat and to keep his bills paid while he endured those periods of unemployment. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what I wish for everyone. A period of unemployment shouldn't be necessarily a high-stress thing. And if you have an emergency fund, if you have planned out your expenses, if you keep your expenses low, then it isn't. Now, granted, he's young, right? Doesn't have a lot of responsibilities like the rest of us do. He doesn't have, 3 kids and a mortgage to pay. But still, he does have his own bills. He's still got his own obligations, and he's managed to keep those up. And I just thought it was cool and something share-worthy, worthy of note. For those that might be curious, the offer that he has received is a no interest for 12-month offer. He's actually received 2 in 1 week. And then a relatively low APR after that if he were to choose to pursue it. He shared it with me, and I said, hey, you ought to go ahead and take advantage of it. You've proven you can take care of 1. The magic number is having 3 to really build your credit and everything. You want to have kind of a mix, but showing that you can have 3 credit cards and maintain discipline with them and exercise proper credit. It helps him take his goal even further, so that when he's ready to finally get a mortgage on his home, or if he decides to pursue a car loan at some point down the road, he'll be able to do exactly that. And not have to get some sort of crazy high interest, predatory, fall prey to one of those things. So, just proud of him. Good job, son. You've done well.